Good morning, Karoo. It is, I guess today's like the 8th of March. Maybe it's the 9th, it's Friday, I don't know. Must be the 8th, yeah, Friday the 8th of March. And as you can see, we made good progress on the shed yesterday. In fairness, I should say, Sarah did most of the shed, cleaned the whole thing out. I did very little. I was actually working on drawing up house plans so that we would have diagrams to give to the builders because we're going to go through and do an inventory of everything we want done in every room and talk to them about that. And so you know how I am. I get a little bit carried away and drew up house plans. Actually, I'll cut them in the video here so you can see them. They're not quite, they're not particularly precise, but I did go out and make measurements and try to get them close enough to be representative. So anyway, we did that. I was working on that while Sarah was schlepping stuff out of the shed. I wanted to show you this. This is a lawnmower. And it's really interesting because I've never seen anything like it, but it's basically a little sled and it's got a cutter up in there. And Sarah tested it out yesterday. And it works really well on this little tiny patch of grass here. But you just slide it across it and it doesn't even have wheels, which is kind of crazy. You can see over here the garbage has continued to accumulate, and they're coming either this weekend or Monday and going to take a huge load of it away, which is awesome. Actually, I imagine we're going to add to it quite a bit today as well. The other interesting thing that happened yesterday was we actually discovered a number of plumbing problems with some of the bathrooms. So first of all, Sarah was taking a shower. This is right outside the downstairs little tiny mini bathroom, and there was water all over here while she was taking a shower. It was just pouring out, and so that the gray large tube is the toilet black water dump, and the small black tube coming in is actually the drain from the sink and the shower, and it was leaking from that flange there. So we put it back on and we talked to our contractors, and I think that's okay for now. Yeah, we basically reseated where the black pipe connects, but we were looking at, sorry, I'm like over here, we're looking at, this is that little bathroom. See, it's tiny. We've been using this bathroom because it's on a cement floor, but you can see the water on the floor here. And basically, it's just not great. And I'm not going to take you around and show you the other two bathrooms, but there's two ensuite bathrooms. So bathrooms, right off the bedrooms or in the bedrooms on the second floor. And they both, so we've been trying to sleep in a different room every night. So we and use the bathroom and everything. We haven't taken showers because the showers obviously are leaking. And so we've decided one of the bathrooms, the toilet was leaking, and it looked like it had been knocked off its mounting a little bit and moved, shifted. And the other one, clearly the floor is buckled, it's gotten wet, and it's just a laminate flooring. So we are talking to our contractors. We talked to them yesterday about actually having those two bathrooms redone, and actually this one as well. And so they said they thought they could start working on that in early April. and they're really tiny. So I think, they're not that much work. And actually, I think I could do the demo work, or Sarah and I could do the demo work. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, that's kind of it's a money pit, right? The reality of it. The other fun thing we did yesterday was, I don't know if I told you this, but last fall when we were here, we would walk around in the evenings, because it was these beautiful spring evenings, or fall evenings, I guess, late summer evenings. I don't even know what time of year I was here. Anyway, it was late summer. And we met a local guy named Alan, he's 80 years old now. And we talked with him a lot, and we actually missed seeing him the last day we were here. And so we knew enough about him to figure out his address, and so we sent him one of Sarah's books, and he had his daughter email us with his contact information. And so we called him up yesterday afternoon and said, hey, we'd like to see you. And so he came over, and we walked through the house with him, and he told us a whole bunch of stuff about the history of the area. And then we had tea, and then we walked him back, close to his house. But it was really nice. So we had our first house guest, which was really fun. It was just a highlight. And actually, he's a native Welsh speaker, and so Sarah, he code switches a lot, and Sarah really enjoys talking with him, because it's just a great opportunity for her to learn, and he's super nice and super patient. And so, but it's interesting, we were walking back, and he was talking about how he thinks in Welsh, and when he's speaking English, it's always it's an effort. He's worried, he's trying to find words, and he's the second Welsh speaker who's told that to us, and I think it's interesting to think about, I think most English people, most Americans, we don't think about that impact when you're living in a different culture, and especially in Wales, it's like you're in your country, and the primary language has been English for 750 years, but you're still, it feels foreign to you, which is just really interesting. Anyway, it's fun talking with Alan. And by the way, his name is Alan, it's spelled A-L-U-N, pronounced Alan, not Alan. So I thought, Karu, you would appreciate that. Anyway, today we're going to, the work we have planned is, I made a list to try to be more coherent. We're going to try to clean up the front room. I'll show you some video clips of that. I don't want to go in there and talk right now, because I think Sarah's still asleep in the room above it. And then we're going to go through and do an inventory of all the electrical stuff in the house for every room, which is why I was drawing up the house plan, so that we would be able to reference which room we're talking about. And then actually our friend Bridget, who lives in Llandudno, is going to come by at around 11, and we're going to hang out in the house, and then maybe go out to lunch with her. Actually, Sarah's going to go out to lunch with her. I'm going to, because I'm fasting. But and then, I imagine that's going to be enough to get on with, as they say. But we also, are thinking about how we're going to arrange beds and removing furniture. And we may actually start doing a little bit of that and just fixing up the upstairs room. I'll take videos of that when I get a chance. Right now I'm going to go take a video of the front room to show you what we're going to fix up. And then I'm going to be done for the day. So that's my update for today. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Talk to you soon.